Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to implement Einstein Analytics in less than 5 minutes for free. Okay, end to end. Here we go. First thing you want to do is go to the App Exchange and install Touch Analytics. Just go to it. It's a free app. Click Get It Now. Okay, after you hit Get It Now, you're going to have to log in. You have to put your environment credentials in. Okay, and let's install in production. All right, there we go. Confirm and install. All right, it might ask you to log in again. Go ahead and log in. All right, after you've logged in, it will come up with the install for all users by default. If that's not okay with your environment, go ahead and install for admins only. It's up to you. Or install for specific profiles. And go ahead and click install. Once the installation is complete, go ahead and click on your app picker and select Touch Analytics. From here, click Touch Analytics again on the top left. And let's click on Create. This is going to create the remote site settings necessary in order to use the app. It'll then bring you right to this screen here, where now you have the ability to see the dashboard builder, the dashboard backup, data flow builder, and the Einstein Analytics admin, which is not currently available. So today we're going to start off with building your data flow. So go ahead and enter into this. All right. These are all the report folders that exist within your environment. Each one has all of the report types that exist within your environment as well. From here, you're going to open up, let's say, the account report type. Choose all the reports inside of that report type that you want to bring into Einstein Analytics. It's going to not bring the report, but it's going to actually bring the report structure as well as all of the fields associated. All right. And so let's say we go to opportunities, we grab some of these reports in here. And let's say we go to leads, grab those reports. All right. Now I should mention this particular feature is in beta. All right. That's why it's currently free, and there may be some bugs. If there are, let us know. We'll be happy to fix them. Support@analyticscc.com. All right. So each one of these green bars represents a data set. It also represents a report type. Okay. So every report type creates a specific data set within Einstein Analytics. Now you're going to click Show Fields, and every report you selected gets put together to create this final list of all the fields that should be selected. Okay, so every field that's in those reports gets put inside of here. You can add additional fields simply by clicking on them. All right, let's go ahead and close this down here, and we're going to just simply click Download. All right, it's going to give us an error here. This is perfect. So what this is doing, if I hit OK, it's going to actually create a permission set that will grant the integration user field level security access to every single field in the data flow. Okay? How awesome is that, right? For those of you who know, that's going to save you plenty of time right there just on going through and clicking access to field level security. So you hit download, it created this dataflow1.json. Now what you're going to do is you're going to open up Analytics Studio. You're going to go in and go to Data Manager, open up your data flow view, and simply click Upload. Select your file, your data flow file that you just downloaded, right? Dataflow1.json, upload that puppy, and done. All right, start the data flow. Okay, while that's running, go ahead and hit got it there. That's for replication. All right, now after that's complete, let's go ahead and close out of this. Let's close out of this. Let's go back to Touch Analytics. So our data flow is running. It's going to get all the data that we need inside of Einstein Analytics. Now, while that's doing its thing, it might take a few minutes. So while it's doing its thing, I'm going to show you the dashboard builder here. Okay, and what this is going to do, we're going to actually, the very first thing we're going to do, I'm not going to walk you through this whole thing. I'm just going to walk you through part of it. We're going to open up the Manage Themes. Okay, this is the very first thing I want you to do is create a theme. So we're going to come in here, click Create New Theme, And I want you to create just a theme type of insights. That's totally fine. And just create a demo theme or a test theme or whatever you want. This is going to be your branding, okay? It's going to keep all of the dashboards that you build coming out looking exactly the same with your color scheme, your logos, your layouts, all of that up to you. This is what it's going to look like. So you come in here. Now, do not delete anything in this window, okay? You can add stuff, you can change stuff, but you cannot delete, okay? Keep that in mind. So you come in here, let's say we want to add a background image to this container. All right, so we go to Gallery and we say, all right, let's use this, this Analytics Cloud Consulting. And let's go ahead and do fit height here, and bam, there's a logo. All right, I'm going to just save that. You could also change color schemes. Again, whatever you want to change on here, you go ahead and do. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and close this window again. All right, and now I'm going to click on Insights. I'm just going to click Create Dashboard. Hopefully by this point your data sets are ready. If they are, fantastic. If not, just wait a little longer. Okay. Now, until the end of this month, all of these single dataset dashboard auto generates are free. Okay, we have this thing, we're using artificial intelligence to create your dashboard. Okay, you don't even need to know what's in those data sets in order to create your dashboard. You simply have to click opportunities and auto. How simple is that? Give it a name. Let's call it demo here, and let's give it that theme. Right, we created that demo, the theme called demo, right? And so we'll go there, and then we'll just select an app that we want to place it on. I'm going to put it in my private app. Click submit. All right. Now, again, they're going to be free until May 1st. So total cost is $0 to you. Purchase and build. All right. Give it about 5-10 seconds here. And bam, there you go. You're going to see this message right here. Dashboards created successfully. Click here to go to Einstein Analytics. Okay, so here's the dashboard that just got built. It's called Demo Opportunities. All right, here's the Demo Opportunity dashboard. Okay, so the first thing is you get 4 measures up at the top, or up to 4 measures at the top that it automatically selected for you. You got sum of amount, average amount, max, and min. Okay, and it's going to give you 8 dimensions automatically, okay? Based on field population and cardinality, it's going to figure out exactly what you need instantaneously and automatically, right? Now, from here, you have the same standard functionality of Wave, so if you wanted to modify any of these charts, you go right ahead and do so, just using the edit function within dashboards. You scroll down a little bit and you get a year-over-year analysis. Okay, right now it's currently by close date quarter, but you can change that to month or week, or you can even change it to a completely different date field on the fly. Okay, the other thing on the right-hand side, you can actually see a trend over time. Okay, this trend over time is currently by any grouping. Any of those dimensions that got selected, you can immediately open this up by, let's say, country, and now you're comparing countries across each quarter or across each month. You can do anything you want. Everything here is in your hands. The power of Einstein Analytics to find your own insights. Now, everything you drill into is going to be down in this data set at the very bottom, the data set details. All right, and that is how you implement Einstein Analytics in less than 5 minutes. Now, if you have additional use cases, feel free to check out our other dashboard templates. You can click View Sample if you've got questions. Otherwise, you can contact support at analyticscc.com or sales at analyticscc.com if you want. If you have any questions, we're happy to help. The other thing to keep in mind is that command dashboards, these can actually build up to 15 different data sets instantaneously. Okay, it builds a dashboard with up to 15 different data sets instantaneously. Let me just show you really quick. I can just choose up to 5 data sets per section. Okay, I'm just going to choose 5 random data sets per section here. I'm going to change this to be called the sales section. I'm going to call this the support section, and we'll call this the marketing section. Now, I know my data won't line up. The data is not even related to itself. It's completely fine. You just hit Build Data. You just click Build Dashboards. You give it a name, give it Demo. And as I said, this auto-generate dashboard is also going to be free until May 1st. Okay, purchase and build. This dashboard alone would take someone like myself. I've had 4.5 years of Einstein implementation experience. it would take me 2.5 months to build this out. There's 15 different data sets here, okay? And there's 4 dashboards getting generated. I can now do it in less than a minute and a half. Okay, this is going to take, like I said, about a minute and a half for this to generate. It's finding all of the measures, the dimensions, the date fields appropriate for each individual data set using our artificial intelligence to find all that and put it together for you. All right. Now, because of the fact that it's going to get you there, but it's not always going to have every field you need, right? Maybe you don't want the owner ID. Maybe that's a bad field for you. You don't want to see owner ID. Well, while this is loading, I'm going to go ahead and show you configurations. I'll show you this demo opportunities configuration. You'll notice that we have every dimension, every date field, and every measure that was selected for that dashboard. Okay, so you can come in here and you can say, well, actually, I don't want to see the owner ID. I want to see the manager name. And bam, you click on manager name, now it's in there, you hit submit, okay? And you keep whatever date fields you want in there, you keep whatever measures you want in there, and then we've got filters. Now filters, you can actually apply and or logic instantaneously here without writing a line of SACL. Okay, so let's say this was territory 1 and we want to add in a filter for territory 1. I can come in here, I can choose, let's say territory 1 is made up of these 3 cities here. And let's say it's made up of these 2 countries here. All right, now I just come in here and I say 1, all right, 1 or 2, and I hit add filter. All right, now let's create this dashboard. We're going to go ahead and create this as demo updated. Okay, give it a title, a description, and select the theme. Again, we want to use that demo theme. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use the Salesforce theme just to show you like the art of the possible here. I'm going to go ahead and submit this really quick. And I'm going to go ahead and purchase and build. Click here to go to Einstein Analytics. And bam, here we go. Now I have a dashboard that has a background image, right? A nice little background image here. It's got our Touch Analytics logo, and it's just a little bit different layout, right? So you have the measures up at the top, and now you've got these 2 charts here instead. And you scroll down, and now you've got manager name, right? We talked about that. Now on the left, we have territory 1. You click on that, and bam, it applies that 1 or 2 filter logic, okay? Now, all right, it's been a minute and a half. I'm going to go ahead and open up our demo dashboard that we just created. Let me go ahead and find that for us here. All right, should be this one. All right, and I know some of this data is a little old. You'll have to forgive me here. I'm going to go back 2 years for now, and that should help us. There we go. All right, so now we've got some proper data in here. Okay, so you'll notice that I can actually see each line individually is a separate data set. Okay, so I'm going to hide some of these lines here. This 39 billion, that's probably not going to be helpful for us here. This 143 billion, it's kind of hard to see the rest of the data, right? And it looks like some of this other data here, we've got our count of rows and sum of amount. That's currently by last modified date. Maybe we want to change that out to be another date field by going through the configuration. Let's scroll down and look at the support grouping and see how that did. So the support grouping has very similar data. Let's go ahead and get rid of this trillion. There we go. Now we can see a little bit more. Again, you would have data that makes sense with itself. This data is completely unrelated. But it's just to show you that you can have completely unrelated. You can change anything about this dashboard on the fly, right? You can say, all right, I want average instead of sum. And I want to hide these other ones, and I just want to see how's that averaging, right? And then I can come in here and I say, all right, well, that's by quarter. Let's see what it looks like by month. And there you go. Now it's by month. Instead of created date, let's see. We got to find one that has a different date field here. Let's show this. Okay, now you're looking at sum of amount, or now you're looking at average amount. All right, whatever you want to see, trended over time by close date or snap date. All right, if this is a snapshot data set. Now, let's go ahead and open up the support dashboard. Let's look into that. Okay, so now you have that same insights dashboard, the single data set dashboard, gets built for all 15 of the data sets that you selected. Right, it instantaneously builds all 15 of those. Right, so here you go. This is that the product snapshot, or this is your demo accounts receivable. Okay, each data set gets its own page, okay, under the support dashboard. So you can look into everything about your business instantaneously with a click. and then fine tune using a configuration. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Go ahead and check out the compare and the contrast templates as well some point. Feel free to click on the view sample, and if you have any questions, please reach out. Cheers.